Hi guys, thanks for tuning in to another episode of Nugget News. Tonight's video I just want to have a walk down memory lane, and this is a historical snapshot of coinmarketcap.com in April 2013, and I just want to drive home that message on why it's so important to do your research about coins and invest in projects with really good fundamentals, as you guys are probably only going to recognize two of the names on this list if you've been in the crypto space for less than a year. And at the time, this is basically the only 7 coins that were around that were listed on CoinMarketCap, and all of these were all mechanisms to transfer value, basically. So they were all true cryptocurrencies, and they were all claiming to be slightly different to Bitcoin and Litecoin, be slightly faster or have different end uses. But the point I want to get at is that they were competing with Bitcoin and Litecoin, which were the best two at actually transferring money for the majority of the public, okay? And for those reasons, these coins have fallen by the wayside, and these coins were beneficiaries of the sort of the hype. And if we have a look at the prices here, they all had significant run up in price and ended up trading well below $1. And this sort of run up and cool off is a pattern that you're going to see for Peercoin, Namecoin, TerraCoin here, DevCoin and NovaCoin. And I'm starting to see a lot of familiarity with guys that are throwing money at everything. And I think I've mentioned in previous videos, it's a bit like throwing darts at a dartboard. When everything's going up, that rising tide sort of raises all ships, and the cream of the crop is what's going to rise at the end of the day. And we're seeing some really interesting projects, some really organic projects with completely different underlying sort of end use cases. They're not competing as true currencies as such. They're using blockchain technology to do unique projects, and this is where I want to place my money and invest, because I believe these have the best growth potential. And I've done videos on exactly which coins I think are best, and by no means I'm not claiming to know everything. There's over 1,000 cryptocurrencies out there now, so always do your own research, and you will find ones that you like, okay? And as we move along here, this is now, we've moved on to January 2014, and again, you're going to you might start to recognize a few more names on this list here, but a lot of these have just sort of fallen by the wayside and come and gone. And guys that were investing in these at the time thought that, oh, these are just all going to keep going up as Bitcoin and Litecoin keep going up, okay? And move on to January 2015, and you'll notice how small the sort of volume is here. And I spoke about how there was a period where not much happened in the crypto world for 2 years, and it was sort of around this 2014, 2015 period, $40 million a day being traded in Bitcoin. Again, a year later, still only $40 million a day being traded. And then we get up to sort of 2000 and current market cap there. So 2017, and start of this year, we're sort of getting towards $80 million traded there, and Ethereum sort of come on the scene, trading at around $8. And this is when I was sort of starting to get into Ethereum as well. And it's really only the last few months that these things have really taken the spotlight. If we click on today's coin market cap, and all over $1 billion, okay? And these things had run incredibly hard, and I had said that they need to take a breather and keep some money on the sidelines so you can do your research and buy your favorite coins when we do get that pullback. And that's all we're experiencing today. In my view, it's still a very healthy pullback. I'm not fussed about it at all. I'm not letting my emotions get the better of me. I bought more today. I've spoken about how we're going to see smart money enter these things, and it's called smart money for a reason, because they smell blood in the water. They sense weakness, and they'll use their trading tactics in these completely unregulated markets to do things that are illegal in the stock market, and they will push prices down as far as they can by all different means, algorithms, okay, large orders. They know that they can bully guys around, and they know they can liquidate accounts and hit those stop losses at certain levels, okay? And guess what? They're the guys that are going to scoop in and buy these up, okay? And in a month or two's time, when the prices have all recovered, they're the guys that are going to own these coins, because we're seeing those articles out about the big banks and the smart money and the investment funds that are looking to get in. And guess what? They don't buy market tops, they buy market bottoms, and that's what we're seeing today. And I just want to finish off with this screenshot that I uploaded to the Crypto Australia Facebook group. And this just shows you how Bitcoin and Ethereum along the bottom here are just barely even a blip that registers on the radar when we compare them to searches for gold and searches for one of the largest companies in the world, Amazon. And that's where I think these things can go. If they keep succeeding, they keep ticking boxes, and they keep developing, there's real world uses for these things. This isn't a hype bubble, okay? These technologies are going to change the world for the better if they stay on track with their roadmaps and developments. So I'm not panicking. I hope you guys aren't either. I hope you've left some money on the sidelines to buy more for days like today, okay? Nothing fundamental has changed for me in the long run for the projects that I've bought. Thanks for tuning in. Hit that like button, hit subscribe, share these videos around, and thanks for tuning in, guys. Cheers.